Alright, so today I'm gonna help you in figuring out just like a really simple text reveal effect. You can toss it into like social posts, just random things, your videos, your movies. This is super light. I don't want this to be a bit of like an advanced tutorial, so if you've already kind of seen that like generate a typewriter kind of effect in After Effects, then you probably don't need to watch this. So let's just get into it, and we're gonna reuse our power ball that we made in that previous tutorial. You right click, new comp from selection. This is After Effects, by the way. And the second thing you're gonna add in is some text. I hold Control T, I hold Command T, or you can press Control T. It's on the top window here, the horizontal type. And let's call this unknown unknown soundscapes. So I'm gonna add some text here. I like to make sure that my text is centered. I'm using Arial Narrow. I think that's a free font. I'm bringing this to my align tool. If you're not seeing any of these things that I'm looking at here, click window. All these options will be there and they'll pop out, and you can like kind of click and drag. So within our text, I'm going to do one thing first and foremost is change the mode to difference, just because you really won't be able to see over this whole animation. Okay, let's do this first text animation here. So you click the drop down first and foremost, animate character offset, and then you could add opacity. Set that opacity to 0. Once it's set to 0, drop down on the range selector, and what we're going to do is click the stopwatch for start, and then we're going to go to 1 frame. This is because I'm on 10 seconds. Do it 100%. Here's my composition settings. If you're curious, I'm doing 1080 by 1080, 24 frames, 10 seconds. So if you notice here, it's kind of the animation. And what we want to do with this animation is, okay, so you have it pop up, whatever we need. If we want to make more text, I'm going to show you how to do that and make it look, digestible. So what I like to do to really kind of hold the frame is I'll copy that last one. And then let's say, okay, how long do I want the user or the reader to see this? Maybe I want them to see it for about a second. So we'll do 2. Let's not make it that long. I don't know how many frames that is, but I'm just going off this time thing. Then we'll go here, drag it to 3. Let's see what that feels like. Unknown soundscapes. Feels pretty good. Now, let's say you want to add more text. So what I like to do to keep my project file kind of clean is I'll just like crop this. So there's a shortcut on Mac. It's Option, right. I don't know what you call that. It's like right. It's underneath the equal signs, right bracket or something, left bracket. But you hold, if you're on Mac, it's Option. If you're on PC, I believe it's Alt. Then I'll go ahead here, copy, paste. And then here's another little shortcut that it's an essential one for After Effects, to be honest. Underneath your minus, there's that left bracket. And you press that without holding anything. It'll make the source like kind of flip. And then with that, if I press U, you can see all your keyframes. Press H. You can see that the animation appears again. So the way this is kind of set up is really nice. So what we can do here is unknown soundscapes. Let's do hidden horizons. Then we're going to do this again. Copy, paste, flip. Take a look. I believe we're going to want a little bit of space between these two things. So I'm going to do this. Unknown soundscapes. Hidden horizons. We're just going to say apply now. Apply now. Okay. And that's pretty much the animation. What I sometimes do to make it a little smoother is, I'm not going to get into easing with you guys. There's a plenty of tutorials and plugins and things, but if you really want me to speak about it, I totally can. Right click. So when you're holding down the key, when you're selecting the keyframes, you can easy ease, and it should feel a little smoother. Okay. Let me give you a little sauce here. So, there's a lot of plugins for After Effects, and one of them that I really love is called DeepGlow. It is paid. You can probably find it on the internet somewhere if you look or Google search, but it is some sauce. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty cool. It has added the magic touch to a lot of my After Effects compositions. Now look at that unknown soundscapes. Like it's looking hard as fuck. And if it's too intense, we can just go ahead and half the exposure so we can kind of still read it. Let's do that for all of these actually. I'm gonna make it, it's just 50, 0.50. Nice. So pretty much you guys got something to work here with. You can mess around. Now, even if there was no, oh, well, you can't see it here, but you could do this with like, there's all types of type. It could be huge, it could be small. You can even do fun stuff like this. One last thing, if you hang around, one last thing for you here. So there's some other tricks you can do with this character offset kind of thing. I'm going to call this one embellishment. And I'm going to do something. If you don't want to hang around, the tutorial is over now. We don't need you to throw up the watch time. It's not about all that. So what we're going to do here is make this, our opacity, it's going to be 100. We're going to turn off this deep glow on this one. I'm going to turn off difference. And we're going to make the offset like 7. We're going to make this a little bit smaller. Then we're going to position this thing. If I'm right. If you want this to be kind of like moving, I believe we go wiggle. And if it wiggles on the character offset, what you'll get is just like this like type kind of moving. And what I can do here also is control the opacity. You could do so many cool things with After Effects, to be honest. And like I want this to feel like probably a part of the shape. There's P position. Anyways, I don't want to make you guys sit here to watch all this, but there's just little tricks you can do in After Effects to bring some more life to your stuff. But this is pretty much a common like technique I use for just that fun. This was like fun vibes, you know. You gotta have those fun vibes in your work. You don't want your stuff to look or not be cool. So I don't know about you guys. I'm glad to show up today. Hope you guys are glad that you're showing up today. I got a bit of a busy week going on. I'm taking on a little bit more work than usual. That's good. That's just what I wanted. I never thought I'd be doing this 3D stuff and getting paid. I never thought I'd be doing a lot of this design stuff and getting paid. So it's so possible. stay consistent, you know, don't beat up on yourself, and things will work out. Things will work out. So thank you for being here at my YouTube channel. I'll see you when I see you. Bye.